Friends of the Danicast, I woke up today with one question on my mind. What the hell happened at the Emily May Foundation last night? One minute we're talking philanthropy and using the means of production for good, and the next we're looking at a war zone. And yeah, listen, clearly those hunters were involved. Clearly they're the baddies here. But y'all saw the same footage of Spider-Man I did, yeah? The way that new black suit moves, how vicious it is. Call me a worrywart if you want, but something ain't right. Times like these, take care of the little things. 64 ounces of water, every day. See you soon, folks.
That was really cool. Welcome back, everyone. It's Deacon Round 9. Back again with another episode of Marvel's Spider-Man 2. And I almost said Miles Morales. And the last time that we left off, we did our main... Well, actually, we started with the side story about the Flame. And we had Yuri almost kill the Flame. Had a two-phase boss fight against the Wraith that was epic. Had her tell us to get our priorities straight because she would rather lose sleep over the ones that she kills than the dozens she doesn't save. And that really ticked Peter off. We then did our main story. Harry and Peter tried to use the particle accelerator to blast the antidote for Dr. Connors to make it positively charged to actually make it the antidote substance, and instead the hunters attacked. We barely got the antidote made, and Peter kinda half helped destroy the Emily May Foundation with how insane the Venom suit is moving. As you heard, even onlookers are observing that not only is it kind of Pete's fault a bit that it's destroyed, but also they're starting to observe that it's not just him, it's the suit of its own volition moving around. So that was a really cool line that we got to hear. We then picked up with Miles, and he's getting kind of pissed that Pete is ignoring him, understandably. And Genki gave us a lead to track on the hunters, but for now, we are going to do our Mysteriums and maybe finish off that mission chain. Let's see. We have a new one here. Road rage. Don't get hit. Let's see. Also, I don't think it's any wonder that we started off that we ended off with Norman Osborn coming to see us, and that when we picked up with Miles, we were staring at an Oscorp building.
Seems like Beck and his crew have it almost figured out.
The drugs!
This ends at the beginning.
What?
What does that mean?
Who is leaving these? Apologies if I don't talk since it's a don't get damaged challenge.
That's it.
Just him getting run over at the last second.
I need a minute.
Ooh,
How much time you need? You're
there we
safe.
go. Let's get out of here. Stressful challenge. No likey that challenge, Becky.
Another
I'm
call
just
from
kidding.
Betsy.
Just kidding.
Spider-Man? Cole and I are a bit concerned.
He said he was gonna kill us.
Please, Cole, don't panic. Spider-Man, we found out Quentin lied to us. Instead of going to counseling, he went somewhere else. When we confronted him, he said some threatening things and then left. Hopefully he just needs to cool off, but if you see him or hear from him, can you let us know? Thank you.
This just went from bad to worse.
Uh-oh. So, let's get over here and listen. That's our spider bots. Mysterium Dev Diary 9. What to do with Beck.
You sure he's not listening? He has his tricks, you know.
No, we're safe.
He's acting very weird.
You mean weirder.
He's gone quiet all of a sudden. Won't speak to me.
Do we have a way out in case he gets violent or something?
We'll be fine. Here he comes. Let's talk more later.
Sounds like Cole and Betsy were scared of Beck's change in behavior. Got a new voicemail.
Spider-Man, we need to meet. Come to Coney Island. I have an urgent matter to discuss with you.
Well, that doesn't sound like a trap at all. Just hope he hasn't hurt Betsy and Cole.
Coney Island. Alright, let's get moving. Whoa, there's a baseball park right here. That's cool. Alright, let's see. Ah, back to the original Mysterium. Let's talk to him, see what's going on. Oh, we get to go in! How cool!
Okay, where's Beck?
Let's see.
Spider-Man. If you're looking for Betsy and Cole, they are no longer with us.
You killed them?
Wait, what?
Surprised. You've known from the beginning who you're dealing with.
I don't buy it. He's all about illusions. I love the green lighting so much. Mysterio!
Beck.
The name is... The name is... Mysterio.
Oh, it's so cool. Whoa. We're in the snow globe, yay! Yeah, badass Mysterio fight, let's go!
What happened to you? I thought you were all about the future of entertainment.
I find this highly entertaining.
So all that stuff about someone hacking into your Mysteriums was a lie?
Not a lie.
So a lie. Oh boy. Oh yay, we get to fight our one of my favorite Spider-Man villains in my favorite season.
Catch up to my vision, and now, thanks to you, my illusions are inescapable. You are mine for eternity.
Uh-oh.
Are we waiting?
Everywhere. If this is like the other illusions, the more baddies I take out, the closer I get to escape.
Yeah, so it will be. Let's do it, Miles! Whoa, we can throw the miniature objects! Ow. You'll notice we upgraded our health also at one point. Let's scare them by turning invisible. You're not the only one who can play illusions. Beck. Mysterio, why did you do this to all those nice people? Throw the screaming skull. Oh, this will be a fun game to do a no-hit boss fight challenge run on. This is gonna be so cool. I really like that it will highlight our remaining enemies so I don't lose track of them. That's nice. Because I have lost track of them in other games without the markers. Tiny Avengers Tower. Oh, that was a good line. That was a good line. Symbiote Peter isn't the only one that's dropping fucking great comebacks.
Use your powers to make the city a better place.
This city never respected my talents.
This isn't how you get respect.
Fear breeds respect. Once they witness my power, the name Mysterio will finally earn the reverence it deserves.
Are you sure about that? There he is. You okay?
Keep fighting. Keep doubting. It is the only way to defeat him.
Wait,
Defeat him?
if you're here, Mysterio's out there.
How is that happening?
Whoa.
Enough of this! I'll end you myself.
Uh-oh.
You actually think you can defeat me?
Mysterio health bar! Full on Mysterio boss fight, let's fucking go!
Everything that has happened is because I wanted it to happen.
Now you're just making excuses.
How are you doing this?
Illusions! Just like you, Beck. Or non-Beck.
And I will spare your life.
No, thanks.
No.
Giving up isn't really my thing.
Come on!
Possible.
Is it? Oh, it's so cool! Escape the Mysterium. I love that it was titled Grand Finale.
Survive. Doesn't matter. Alive or dead, you will never escape my world.
Thank you for visiting the Mysterium, the park at Coney Island. It was literally just...
Clever spider.
It was just turning around. Haha! Yay, multi-phase boss fight Mysterio.
When you're dead, the city will finally give me the respect I have earned.
You want respect? Then stop all this.
Yay, multi-phase boss fight Mysterio. I'm just so happy, guys. This is so cool. I'm at a loss for words. Other boss fights I've not talked out of a necessity so far to kind of keep it cinematic for you guys and not get too much bad gameplay, but this I'm just like, I'm at a loss because it's so cool. This is so much fun. One of my favorite Spider-Man villains ever.
Power surge?
Surprise? Maybe it's time for you to put some respect on my name.
Oh ho ho.
Right. Why am I losing power?
Because you're a weak little bitch. I like that they're just exploding every time you beat them. Oh, the colors are amazing. Ah, no. Nope, back off. No, I'm not gonna damage us today. The big wheel. What's he doing?
Do this! Give me everything!
Just keep dodging the lasers. There you go. Yes! How do we get out of here? Does it want us to interact with this? Maybe I'm just
Guess I gotta
stupid,
get
but
through that wall.
let's bust it.
The sim is down. Get it back.
I'm trying.
Ooh.
It was Quentin. He made us do this.
Where is he?
Help. In here. Somebody help. I knew you'd find me.
Still have a lot of questions.
This should clear things up.
So can I tell everyone Mysterio's a good guy now?
Mysterio will always be a villain. Just as Spider-Man will always be a hero. It's when you start looking at the people behind the masks that things get messy.
Good luck, man.
That was a good fucking line. Behind the masks. Complete grand finale is our trophy. Mysterium Dev Diary 10. The plan.
I think he's on to us.
If so, there's only one solution. We need him alive.
What do we do? Just tie him up? Or something?
Yes! Good idea. We set him up as the fall guy in case anyone catches on.
Yeah, like, tell everyone he went full Mysterio?
Exactly! He would be the one most likely to steal money, not the two women who aren't former supervillains. Now we just need to figure out how to get the richest people in the city into these Mysteriums.
Okay, but there's still some code that I haven't figured out, and
The Spider-Men will help us with that.
ha, that's brilliant. Heroes always looking to help.
And if all goes to plan, we'll have millions in the bank before anyone catches on. And when they do, Quentin goes back to prison, and we retire in style.
Looks like the biggest illusion was Betsy and Cole's innocence. Wonder where Beck is going from here.
Whoa. And man, that line between Miles and Quentin, that was really, really nice and also very emotional. And it was just, it was a good line. That was a fantastic interaction. Let's see what's next. Smoke and mirrors suit unlocked. What's it look like out of curiosity? Smoke and mirrors. And what are the different styles? Let's see. There's the green and purple of Mysterio. There's kind of a white and black. There's a different shade of green and purple. And it's also a color swap. And then there's red and black. That's really cool. Into the Spider-Verse SB suit. So this is the suit that Miles puts on first when trying to really slip into his own. Then we have the End, the 10th anniversary suit, the programmable matter from Miles Morales, and the Strike suit from Miles Morales as well. Do we have any new ones for Peter? Not that I'm going to use them because I want the main story suits, but there's Upgraded Classic from the MCU and New Blue. There doesn't seem to be any other unlockable ones that we've got as of right now. So let's check what we can buy with our suit tech, shall we? Or our gadgets. No, our suit tech. And a gadget. Here we go, and we need a few more parts on both for the end of that. Hey, a new skill point, yay, level up to level 39. While we're here, we're gonna go do the hunter blinds that we have for this district. Because why not? I feel so bad for Quentin. He's just trying his best, and everyone will always view the mantle of Mysterio as a villain, even though he's not. Whoa, that was a close save.
Whoa. That's a lot of drones.
Oh, come on, come on, come on. Trying to just do it so we don't have to deal with a lot of them in combat until later, since we're also doing at least one base, potentially two of them in this episode. There, we got to see our Venom Cloud skill in use, because it's a thing where if we use Venom abilities, there are those little clouds that will, if we touch them, heal us. If they touch them, damage them. So that's nice. The parrying I'm getting better at with the decreased time limit that we have. Not always, but it's getting there. I noticed that it's a slight improvement. Alright. Where's your drone that we're gonna hack into? Just Pete, Miles, just look while they're all there. To find vulnerabilities. I really do love the puzzle aspect of being able to really plan your approach head on.
The drones recharge and take off here. Wonder what would happen if I overcharge them.
Huh.
Migrating over from the last blind.
Alright, let's go to that other blind then, shall we? Look, it's just across the way. Extremely fast. We need to do that on a slingshot point that's meant to be used that way. Alright. What kind of stealth are we looking at here? One, two, three. There we go. And where's our drone?
Consider this base blindness. Now let's see what. Being as gentle as I can be here.
Consider this base blindless is pretty good.
Hunter's got the memo that everything cool is in Brooklyn these days. That old army base won't be housing drones for much longer. Now I can take them down.
Let's go there and get it handled then, Miles. But not before we grab our extra tech part. We're always looking for tech parts on this show. Let's sneak in here. We can enter from wherever?
Supply base into a drone station. Gotta admit, that's a good use of the space.
Is it? Remember, these drones are designed to kill you, dude.
Damn. Too true. Let's shut them down.
Be sure to hook the charging station up to a power supply to destroy the drones. Let's ground some birds.
Let's do it. Disable communications and overload Talon chargers for the drones. Let's do both.
Why are there so many of y'all?
Oh no.
You're powering up the drones here. If you can tether your web from the charging station to a power supply, you'll overcharge them into oblivion.
Oh, the stealth didn't work. Not again. This keeps happening.
Coming anytime soon.
Good, because I screwed up big time. That's my fault, everyone. Sometimes I'm really terrible at games. I apologize. Oh, there's so many of them. This is chaos.
Keep him on the floor!
Watch his way! Y'all aren't playing around. Me either.
Whoa. Yeah, that takes care of some of them. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my lord, there's so many. Get out of the car. So that way we can, yeah. Go invisible. Have we all become invisible? Very bad, intentionally very bad joke about Duran Duran's masterpiece, Invisible. Which I see as a debate on the culture of being unheard and feeling unseen in your own community or safe spaces, or just in the world in general, but that's just how I read into that song. Everyone go listen to it. It's a beautiful work of art. Alright, there should only now be one. Two, it sounds like, actually. Dear Lord, entire Electro net. Whoa! When Kraven killed Electro, is that where they got that tech? Because it looks the same as Electro did.
You can dig up some more info on the incoming Kravenoffs now?
Yes. Yes, I do think that. Genki. Genki.
Hello.
This will be good for you, Ladrochi. Father, please, end this now. The others won't speak to me. Can you just come home? There's still time for us to be family again. I will not die like any other men. What? No, I don't feel safe here anymore. I don't trust the others. They frighten me. Then cower and hide, if you can endure this shame. You won't let them hurt me, will you? Father? That is up to you.
Well, that was just sad. Feels ripe for a therapy session.
Don't even know how to unpack that. Seems like a good kid, but he's still related to Kraven. If we clear out the last base, we'll be ready for him too.
The hunters are gone and the drones are grounded. Pretty good at this.
Whoa. Whoa, our second spider bot.
Oh dear. Who what?
Collect a total of 10,000 tech parts. Resourceful is our trophy. Miles said, "Oh dear, who art thou?" Spider-Man 1602 Spider-Bot. Look at that frilling neck thing. It's like fashion from a couple centuries ago. Haha. Alright, let's head off and do our other hunter blind. I like that Kraven is so honor-bound and so obsessed with the thrill of the hunt and the ultimate prey that he's disgracing his own children and saying that he will let them get hurt and hunted down by their own family. Like, he's just insane at this point.
Sweet. Now let's see what else is here. Maybe
Mr.
you have
Drone,
something to tell me.
what do you have for us? Tell me your secrets, bird. Move it to the comm center.
What are you up to?
It should be right around there.
Better take out that relay if I don't want reinforcements coming. There's also 2 more blind signals around here.
Quick photo opportunity. Breakdancers.
Lobby.
To the beat.
Sometimes, I worry with all the terrible things that happen in our city. People be afraid to leave their homes, live their lives. But not today.
Local dance troupe performs dance-off for charity.
I've seen them show up every day to do these dance-offs. I kinda wanna jump in. Well, mostly just wanna stare and all. Did one of you call reinforcements? 'Cause not cool!
Bird.
Smooth sailing from here. I bet you have exactly what I'm looking for.
Let's see. Vulnerabilities.
What else they have in this place?
1. There should be 1 or 2 up top. 2, 3.
My room with RPGs? Don't need that in my life.
Huh.
Whip that up.
I'm gonna try to do this one nice and stealthily for you guys when we
Last one tells me where the base is.
when we get to it. Bird.
What's a base blinds? Guess I'll have to find out now. Let's see what this carrier pigeon's carrying.
Let's do it. Where is it? It's very...
Up here on the Upper West Side.
It's a church.
Abandoned hotel?
No, it's a hotel.
Guess it's not so
Whoa.
abandoned now.
I thought it was the church. Sit right there.
Boom. That's how it's done. Now for the hotel.
Ready to check into the Hunter Hotel?
You think they're paying for these rooms?
Doubtful. The blinds tell us they're holding all their weaponry here.
Stupid hunters. Hotels aren't for storing weapons.
Oh, that was close. Come on, tell me safe. Yes, please, thank you. I really wanted to stealth this one out for you guys. Even though there's a lot of hunters here to do that with.
What was that?
Oh, come on, come on, come on.
Nada.
Oh.
Formidable. Don't wait until they see what we're planning here. No amount of weapons Giving up the hunt and going to... Look, a good hunter knows when they have become the prey.
Let's turn that off.
One down.
Oh, there's 3 of them below us. Where are the other 2? Let's scan. Ah, up ahead I see. Miles, be quiet. I know it's a laser and that it hurts, but you're fine. I don't want us to get spotted.
Nice. Now take out the last one.
Here, let's disable this. Oh, wow.
Now we just have to deal with the remaining hunters.
Why are there so many of y'all?
Oh, no. Alright, I'm so sorry, guys. I tried my best. Please forgive me. I hope you don't hate the gameplay. I like that the bear brutes are now just regular old enemies after that boss fight with Peter. That's something I'm noticing, is that if it's not specified villains or anti-heroes like the Wraith or Mysterio, that it's not, that the boss fights so far are mostly just brutes that become our regular enemies, and I find that cool. Although I do hope that we get a lot of original villain boss fights as well. Just because, you know, I think it would be fun. But that's just me. What do you guys think? I'd really love to know your thoughts on it. Nope, stay down. Listen to how crunchy that audio is when you parry. It's empowered. Oh, it's so good. You love to hear it. And now finisher.
Time to dig up more info about Craven's family before they get here.
Yes, let's do in here.
Okay. Bring it on.
What will we hear this time?
Little Anna.
You seek a challenge to feel the rush of fear again. I will give you something to fear, Father.
Your brother made such promises too. Go on then. Terrify me.
Anyone who gets in my way will suffer the same fate as Nedorochi.
Is that so? And your mother?
She was in the way.
I assume Vladimir was no problem for you either.
I live for the hunt.
If you really are the one, let us see if you can leave Volgograd unscathed.
Oh my god. His entire family. All dead.
This whole time we were getting ready for them. And they just destroy themselves? And Craven keeps on hunting. At least he can't use these bases anymore. Oh, this is all so messed up.
Seek and destroy. Complete all hunter bases. Most dangerous game suit. If we come here for Miles, we now have this as well. Let's craft it and check out the different styles. So we have the regular brown and gold, kind of a green and gold, a purple and gold, and a gray and gold. That's very nice. And it's also very dark that Craven's entire family is dead and that he's just alright with it. To the max. Purchase all gadget upgrades. Hopefully we'll get done with the suit tech in this run, but we probably still need a bit more before we can do that. Let's see. Let's get a traversal. Why don't we reveal tech crates on the minimap or increase the height of the spider jump and the distance? Yeah, we're fine at finding tech crates. Activate web wings during a dive to gain significant speed. Swing upgraded to maximum speed. Yay. Let's go for health next. Slightly heal on every 10th hit, or web shooter hits heal you slightly. Let's do the web shooter heal, because then we'll basically just be hacked at full. And we also have 170 health. So actually let's change it to the best defense, which is the heal on every 10th hit, because that way it's more challenging for us. Critical venom stun. Venom stun enemies have a small chance to become critically stunned. That will let us finish them without the use of a focus bar. Yay. Focus is filled with Mega Venom Blast, or the meter gains are increased. Let's do that. Let's do this, actually. Yeah, there we go. Now we have a thing where all of our different abilities are charged up for Symbiote Peter when we use his Symbiote Surge. Secret Wars Spider-Bot. Yay! I feel like this one's seen some things. Secret things. Yay, Secret Wars. The first story that Symbiote Suit Peter was ever introduced in. I hope that you all enjoyed this episode. That will bring us to a close. I think that's a good stopping point. The next time that we pick up, we will continue our main story with Wings of My Own. And I hope that you guys all have a fantastic time watching this. If you did, please be sure to leave a like. It really helps the channel out. Comment down below and we could have a conversation about anything you want. Subscribe and turn on the bell so that you never miss another upload. Share the video with your friends and family so that we could spread more positivity to more people. And don't forget to be greater together and that we're going to heal the world. I can't wait to see you all for the next one. I'm really enjoying this game with you all. I hope you are too. Love you all.